My main source of news has always come from the newspaper. That's why they call it a newspaper. They don't call it a news TV.
Well, I try to pick up the New York Times when I'm in here, but if not, I'm not going to lie, I'll just go, I don't want to say Facebook, but stuff like that, networks like that I think are good. So if not the newspaper, then definitely the internet.
Probably ESPN is where I get the majority of my news.
My main source of news is online, probably CNN.com. I feel like I can get the big stories just by going online to their website.
Online news, that's a fascinating topic. The biggest problem with online news is, and I didn't create this idea, I stole it from someone else, but that other person said when you go for online news, you're only going to find what you look for. For me, one of the joys of reading a newspaper is to turn the pages, and as you turn the pages, you find something you didn't even know was there.
So I do bring a newspaper to class every day, but I rarely read it.
I think it's quick and easy. Everyone's always on their computers, obviously all around campus, always on laptops, or even smartphones. I think it's just the quickest way to get the information.
But why are people in our generation not as interested in newspapers anymore?
Because they're young and they have other priorities and other things ruling their world, and they have other impulses and other stimuli. But as they get older, hopefully if they're educated, they'll calm down and want to read.
I feel like it's a dying breed of kids our age to really be into the news, and I think it's important. And yes, it is changing, but in some way, shape, or form, people should be getting news. When
I die that day, I always tell my students that under one arm, I will have that day's copy of the New York Times, and in the other arm, that week's issue of the New Yorker magazine.